Hi friends and subscribers, I hope you're all doing well. So I've just finished watching the colourisation of the Doctor Who, the War Games. So yeah, I just watched it on BBC 4 and I'm going to give my thoughts on it real quick. So first of all, I think the colourisation, it looks good. You know, it actually looks really good in colour, I've got to admit. And so yeah, that's one of the pros. And cutting it down to 90 minutes, a 10 episode story being cut down to 90 minutes may seem sacrilege. Well, I must admit, I actually found it easier to get through. I do find that the original, I know it's a story that a lot of Doctor Who fans love, and I get it. I do, I get it. But I do feel it's just a bit too long. You know, there are moments when I was watching the original, there were moments where I found myself kind of bored. But still a great story. Don't get me wrong. But watching it 90 minutes, I wasn't really bored at all. Yeah, maybe 90 minutes is a bit too short. They could have like maybe. I mean, it's what the original was like 5 hours, 4 hours, whatever. They could have cut it down to maybe 2 hours, but yeah, I didn't find that it went on too long, and yeah, and the regeneration, the fact they added the second Doctor's regeneration scene at the end where we see him regenerate into John Pertwee. I liked that, and they used the video from the Confession Dial YouTube channel, who did like a fan edit of the regeneration scene. So yeah, so clips, yeah, the scenes from Spearhead from Space were used. You know, when he when he steps out the TARDIS and then collapses. Yeah, that was a nice addition. I think it was good that they actually asked Confession Dial if they could use that clip. So yeah, that was a nice addition. And some of the music was changed as well. Some of the music from some of Murray Gold's music that was used in the Sound of Drums, Last of the Time Lords, some of that was used as well. And I don't know how I felt about that actually. I mean, it actually it actually fit in with some of the sequences in the story. I do feel it was somewhat unnecessary to include that music in there, but I thought it fit in quite nicely. And then some of the negatives, I'm not a fan of the CGI. You know, there's some CGI added into it. I wasn't a fan of that, like the shot of Gallifrey, and especially the CGI TARDIS when you see the TARDIS flying around. Yeah, I didn't care for that CGI, to be honest. I wish they just kept the original footage, and the fact that they changed the opening theme song. You know, I would have preferred it if they just kept the original one rather than change it. But apart from that, I enjoyed it, and when this comes out on DVD, which I think it probably will, I think I might buy a copy. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the colorization of the War Games. But what did you think of it? You know, and after all, it's all just subjective. You know, these are my thoughts, what I thought about it. Other people may think differently, that's fine. But what did you make of it? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short review, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. And I'll see you again in another video. Until then, take care.